Hey guys, this is Luis Salgado, Lyft Ambassador for the New York, New Jersey region, and today I'm coming with a quick reference video for all my Uber friends, all my Uber recruits that need this information. This is very important. Is we're going to talk about Uber's navigation and which choices you have. Remember, if you haven't subscribed to the show, please like, subscribe in the links below. If you haven't signed up to drive for Uber or Lyft, the links are below. So go to the description below and check out the links plus all the other services that are offered here in this channel. So let's go quickly into the video. As you see this in the screen is the Uber screen, the Uber Driver app. So we're in the home screen. We're going to go quickly to the account screen. Okay? And then right there, as you see, there's driver profile, help, waybill, payment, documents, driving time, and then you see settings. And in settings, you're going to see navigation. Now, in the navigation page, you're going to see the options that are that Uber offers for you in terms of GPS apps. You have Uber, which they recommend, and I'll talk about that very soon. Then we have Google Maps, which launches in a separate app. Waze, which as well also launches in a separate app. And then you have other navigation settings. Okay, so navigation on pool trips. Use Uber navigation on all pool trips. I recommend that. So you're going to press here, right? And then night mode is automatic, which means it changes to show you, it makes it a little darker and is easier to see in the dark. So as you see, I have Waze navigation app as my default app, and to go the app that I use because I recommend Waze, not only for the use with Uber, Lyft, and other apps, but I also recommend Waze as a personal GPS app because Waze is user based. So the information in the Waze app is updated by other Wazers. They're called Wazers or other users. And it's the marriage, Waze is the marriage of social media and global positioning service, or GPS as we call it. So I recommend that you use Waze. Of course, Google Maps and Waze are very similar. Um, and Waze is owned by Google Maps, so there's going to be a lot of similar information there. But Waze is connected in real time with all the databases of more than 180 cities around the world. So wherever you use Waze, it's not only updated by the other Wazers, but it's also updated by the databases of the city's machines or computers that are used, right? That are in use all the time to monitor the city's traffic patterns. So I recommend Waze, hands down, the best app navigation, the navigation app. Okay, so let's go back home, right? And we set that up and we go home, right? And now I'm going to give you, this is a quick video, so I'm just going to give you some pointers in terms of the navigation with Uber. Uber, of course, has its own navigation app, which is inside the app itself, and they recommend it because when it comes to Uber pool trips, it's very essential for you to use the Uber navigation app because Waze is not connected, or Google Maps for that matter. Those apps are not connected, or they're not API connected apps with Uber. So if there's any changes when you're doing Uber Pool, they will not be reflected in Waze or Google Maps, but they will definitely be reflected on the Uber app. So that is why when we went in the settings, I asked you to press in navigation settings the button that says navigation on pool trips. Use Uber navigation on all pool trips. And that is very important that you press that button, because otherwise, if you have a pool trip, in the moment that there is different changes, there are changes in your routes, or other passengers are put into the queue to go into your car, to board your car in the pool, then those, if you're not, if you don't have that checked, those changes will not be you will be using another app, and those changes will not reflect in either Waze or Google Maps. So I recommend that you press that. And of course, I always tell people this is a really important thing, right? Navigation is the reason, or the main reason, that most drivers get deactivated. Because remember, our passengers also have their navigation in their phones. So they are monitoring you in the moment that you are driving around. There's a lot of stigma against the transportation companies, as the taxis used to maybe drive around to accrue more money. So we have to fight against that stigma. And how do we do that? Make sure that you, when the passenger gets into your car, that you tell them and say, hey, you're going to such and such area, such and such address, right? You corroborate with the passenger, and that you tell them in the GPS, it says in Waze or in Google Maps or in Uber GPS, it says that we're going to be there in 15 minutes. Is that okay with you? And the passenger will say, of course, yes, that's good. And then you should also ask them if they have a preferred route to take you there. So, do you have, sir or ma'am, do you have a preferred route to take you there? And they'll say, okay, no, it's okay, just follow the GPS. At that moment, they're showing their trust for you. So, you're putting yourself in a position where they understand that you are going to go step by step by the rules that the GPS indicates. So, it's very important that you make those questions, and it's very important that the GPS is visible to the passenger. So if you put the GPS or the phone on a phone holder, so that the passenger sees that you are following step by step those commands in the GPS, then they're going to feel more comfortable, or they're going to understand that you are in essence following every steps that the GPS is commanding, and that you're not driving around to make more money. So these are all those recommendations that I want to make in terms of the Uber GPS. Remember to rate, like, and subscribe. And if you haven't signed up for Lyft, remember, we're down there. There's in the description below, there's going to be some links. And my phone number is going to be down there. So you can call me for any questions about Uber or Lyft, because I love to answer them here in this channel. So, this is Luis Salgado, Lyft Ambassador.